Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Tuesday, January 6th, 2025. Hey, apologies to everybody. Late show. Yep, late show. Hey, driving on the road was not the greatest. I figured I got about halfway here, and then all of a sudden the road decided it was going to get snow covered and icy, and I had to. I was making good time. I'm like rolling along, and then all of a sudden, yep, snow covered road. Had to slow it up a little bit. So wanted to make it here to get you guys some plays. So that was the reason. I've got covered on all the hockey, so don't worry about that. That's why the Daily Dangle was a little bit late there. So I got you covered here. Oh, you want a link? I'll send you a link. Hold on, give me a second here, DeAndre. I'll send it over to Ron, see how it is doing, how his Monday kicked off. And then I'll get DeAndre a link here. Hold on.
Yeah, it was pretty good yesterday. Did nail that hockey game later on that night. And then, of course, the NBA game. I got the Clippers. I had plus 1.5, got it early. I was sweating that Golden State trying maybe a 3 to get me there. But, yeah, I did get that done. And then one this morning with Roma starting the day nice with soccer win there. The one I gave you last night, unfortunately, the refs gave a penalty shot to Nottingham, and it went 2-1. Should have been a draw at 1-1, but yeah, that's what happens. Penalty shots in Europe, of course. So ready to get back at it today.
Nice. This isn't sent in here. Let me try again. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Welcome, DeAndre.
How y'all doing? Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, buddy. Good to have you.
Yes,
Join
sir.
us here
Hold
on
on. I got to share my own things. Hold on. I'm going to do it fast.
Oh.
Andrew, he loves my shirt. You know he does. I'm on his Gators tonight, though. I think that line's weird.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Ready to roll. Glad to have you here joining us. You got
yes, sir. Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year to you, DeAndre.
What you said?
I said Happy New Year to you too.
Yes,
All the
sir.
best for
Yes,
2026. Sir. Here's to a big year. Oh, hold on a second. I'll throw it over to you. I already know what's going on.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, DeAndre. How did you do last night, man? How'd you do yesterday?
Man, I had dropped my best bet with Cornell, man. I had college basketball play. I dropped my best bet, but I'm ready to roll today. I got a lot of college action. I'm good to be here with you guys. I missed night moves last night, so I had to hurry up, and I wanted to get these picks out to the chat and everybody in the chat. I know Mr. Whistler's be all over in each and every chat, so we appreciate all the love and the support, man. We're ready to have a good 2026. I know your Auburn Tigers playing tonight, so
yes, sir. We got A&M. It's always a tough one with them.
Yes, sir.
Definitely looking forward to it. Should be good. Some good action here on a Tuesday. As you can tell, I'm on the road, traveling around.
No dangle today. Rod was on the road to Edmonton.
Yeah, no dangle today. So, hey, instead of dangle, we got it all right here. Don't worry. I've got every game covered on the board for the NHL. So I'll break it down for everybody. I know I missed the dangle, but traveling along. I was going to be able to try to do it last night, but I had some issues with power and what we call hoarfrost. It sticks on the power lines and stuff, and it causes issue. It causes fluctuations and all sorts of issues up here up north is what I was dealing with. So room service is calling. Hot fudge sundae is ready. No, the steak dinner is ready. The ribeye I ordered. No, it was actually, listen to this. So I come here, I get here, I check in, and they give me my room key and everything goes. I go in the room. I swipe in the room. I open the door, and somebody's on the bed. And they're like, hello, how are you? And I was like, uh-oh. The guy pops up, surprised as heck as me, going, why did he give you this room? And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like, coming to 320. He's like, well, I already in 320. And I was like, wow. Guy checked me into a room that was already being occupied by somebody else. So that's what I dealt with. It was the manager calling to apologize and be like, I'm sorry.
But, that should be a free room, Zawacky. That should be something. Come on, man.
Something. Right?
Something. Come on, it's the new year. This how we start 26.
right? Nothing
Once
like
I
walking
told
in
Rod, good thing you don't walk in on some people going at it.
Yeah, man, come on, man. That's on. Yeah, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
right?
Like,
We
how
could have
you
seen a
even get
lot
their
more.
key?
Yeah, good thing. It was a good thing because it would have been. We might have been seeing some dangling today. That type of
They would
dangling
have
we want
scored.
to
They would have
see.
scored Rise Zawacky.
Right? Ah! But anyways, one of those starts of the day. It is what it is. Drove all the way here to see. Good thing he wasn't. He was still wearing pants. So thank goodness he was wearing pants. But anyways, let's kick it off here today. Let's do the NBA card. Smaller NBA card of games, right?
Yep.
So what have we got here? 4?
Yeah,
The
it's a
4?
pretty light
6.
card
6,
today.
my bad. So 6 on the slate. We got let's do them all at once. We got Orlando. We take on Washington. Cavs taking on the Pacers. We got the Heat taking on the Timberwolves. We got the Lakers in to take on the Pelicans. I see that line's come down a little bit. Total hasn't, though. Let's keep us on a horizon. Spurs in to take on Memphis. And Dallas in to take on the Kings. I don't know what to run to get us started. What do you like there?
Yeah, Cleveland starts a rolling, and we don't see Donovan Mitchell tonight, so that's kind of that psychological thing. We called Denver out right on the money line. That was a great call last night. So I'm gonna go, and we're gonna roll with Cleveland. I'm gonna lay that 6.5. I know they haven't been good at laying spreads, but I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna also take the Pelicans. You look at this Lakers team; they're on the road after 2 great wins with Memphis there last weekend, and now they go into New Orleans. And tomorrow night, looky Lou, they're going into San Antonio. So maybe a look ahead spot for the Lake show there. Miami, we just saw this game with Minnesota. I think it's a revenge spot for Miami. It doesn't look like Ant's going to play here. Give me Miami Heat in that one. And I'm not even going to mess with Dallas Sacramento. Don't even want to. Go ahead.
Yeah, me, I'm gonna go Lakers versus Pelicans. Also, like Mr. Crawford said, he said Lakers been playing at home. Now they got to hit the road and play a Pelicans team. They've been a good cover team at home. I think it's a bad travel spot for the Lake Show. Lake Show don't really have no bench depth, so I'll take the Pelicans with the points. I'll take the Wizards. The Wizards with the points at home. The Magic failed to cover on the road against the Raptors, the Pacers, and the Bulls. Wizards beat the Bucks outright. They beat the Grizzlies outright, and they beat up on the Nets at home. So I'll take the Wizards with the points, and I'll take the Spurs with the points also. Grizz covered it. The Grizzlies should have covered in both of those games versus the Lakers, but they missed the back door. But they back at home. I'll take them. The Spurs just lost to the Blazers outright, and the Spurs are 1-4 ATS in their last 5.
No, mute, Rod.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping.
My bad. Yep, I am on mute. There we go. For me in the NBA tonight, I'm looking at. I like the over Lakers Pelicans. It was at 239 up to 245. I think we cruise into the 250s. These teams don't play a whole lot of defense, and the Lakers versus these bad teams, they just try to outscore their opponent. Is what the Lakers are. What are they, 22-11 to the over as well in their 33 games? So I like the over in that one. I think we cruise into the 250s. I like the Wizards here. Greg, give me the 7.5. I agree. But I'm going to take the Wizards in the first half. I think they have the lead heading into the locker room. I think they get off to the quick start here against the Magic. I like Washington in that first half. Grab whatever points you can get if you want. Sprinkle a little on the money line as well. And then the late night one. Give me the Kings here, plus the 5. I know they haven't been playing great basketball, but either is Dallas. You want to be laying 5 with Dallas out on the road? 3-12 on the road straight up, 5-9 against that number. No thanks. Can't lay it with Dallas there in that spot. I'll grab the 5 points with the Kings in that one. And then Spurs and Memphis. Give me the over. 238.5. Both these squads can run and gun, especially Memphis here at home. I think that turns into a track meet. I think we cruise into the 240s between Spurs and Memphis. All right. Let's head on over to, we got some college basketball to get to. A few games on the slate. So for today, we'll just do everything that we got on the slate. There's There's a few good games here on the slate. There's a few ones that are like, I'm not betting. I'm just trying to see if some of these lines have moved. Ooh, couple. Not too bad, though. Having it over to DeAndre. Do you like anything here college basketball wise?
Yeah, first game I'm gonna do Syracuse versus Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech win this game outright. I don't want to lay this many points on the road with Syracuse in the conference game. They shoot 60% from the free throw line. One of the worst free throw shooting teams in the country. They couldn't get over the hump versus Clemson. This is also their first true road game, so I'm gonna take Georgia Tech with the points. Bowling Green versus Kent State. Kent State haven't looked good in their two MAC games. Their defense has been an issue. Bowling Green been playing good. They went on the road 4 times and they're a 3-1. I think Bowling Green can get this game, can get this done. This is a revenge spot. They lost to Kent State twice last year. I don't think Kent State is battle tested. Bowling Green have wins over a Power Five school and a good Ohio team, and I just think Kent State struggles defensively. Got St. John's versus Butler. This is not the same St. John's team from last year that was covering and dominating conference play. St. John's just lost to Providence. Butler started off the season good, but they've cooled down. But both of these teams coming out bad losses. I'm gonna take the points with Butler.
Head on over to Ron. Anything college basketball for you tonight?
There's a couple that I wanted to look at. Some of the bigger matchups. Like I said, I gave a few last night and they won, but I'm still not playing any premium. I'm horrible at college basketball, so take that with what you will, right there. Looking at first of all, UCF. They just won big as a underdog against KU at home last weekend. I'm going to lay it with the Oklahoma State Cowboys. It's only actually money line is 133, so you can get the money line. Oklahoma State gets it done in that one. Also going to look at the Wisconsin Badgers. This line makes no sense to me. Wisconsin, I think, is favored for a reason. Money line's about 165, but I'll lay the spread. Give me Wisconsin minus 3.5. Auburn coming off that tough loss in overtime, but A&M's such a great rebounding team. I worry about that, and that line's kind of low if you ask me. So I'm going to take Auburn, and I'm going to lay the 6.5 in that one. Moving on to some of the other action, I'm going to look at late night. San Diego State coming off that 3 overtime win with Boise State. Plus 1.5. Now, I think Nevada wins this one. Lay the money line minus 122 in that one.
Okay, say one more thing before you go, Zawacky.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Georgetown versus DePaul. I think Georgetown played good versus St. John. Their offense showed up against a good defense. This is a triple revenge spot. Georgetown match up well with DePaul. I think Georgetown is the better team, so I'm gonna take the points with Georgetown.
And for me, button heads. I don't like Steve Alford, so I can't play it with Nevada. I know 7-1 at home. They do play their better hoops at home. But for me, look at San Diego State out on the road. Played pretty well. 1-0 on the road. 1-0 against that number. Should be a good matchup. I like the Aztecs there. Another one I like. I am going to go. I like Texas A&M here in the spot. You're going to give me 6.5. I think that's just too many points there for Auburn to be trying to lay in that type of number on the road. Texas A&M is no slouches. I think they can keep it within that number. I like Texas A&M plus the 6.5. I agree. I think Wisconsin just blows up UCLA. I think you can find an extendo number. I think they win by 10 plus over UCLA. UCLA, no covers out on the road. Been awful out on the road has been UCLA. And you look against the teams with winning records, they've been getting whooped by 10, 15, 10. Been getting housed double digits, no problem at all. And I think that's what happens here. I think Whiskey does beat them up by double digits. Give me Texas Tech out on the road here against Houston. I think it's too many points. I'll take the road dog there in that one. You look Texas Tech, their lone game out on the road. They didn't win it, but they got the cover. That's all we care about, getting the cover against Houston squad. This is the battle of Texas. These two teams should be a good one, and you're going to get 7 with the road dog. I'll grab Texas Tech there. I I'm just going backwards. I like Iowa here, heading into Minnesota. Less wood to chop. I think this was at 6.5. It's come down, so Minnesota's taking some money. 8-0 at home. People are looking at that number, but this Iowa squad is much the better squad. I know 0-2 out on the road, 1-1 against the number, but I think they come in and win by double digits. I like Iowa there. And I don't know. I can't go against UCF. I know it was a nice win, but they're playing the better basketball right now. 10-0 on a nice little 10-0 run here, playing pretty good hoops out on the road. This was a bigger number, by the way. It's come down to 2.5 with Oklahoma State. Still don't trust Oklahoma State. I like UCF. Grab the points you can get there. And then one more earlier. I like the over St. John's and Butler. With a lead to Butler at home. Butler plays their better ball at home, but I like the over. 163 seems a little bit light. And then I like the under. Duke and Louisville. I've got it written here. Duke, Louisville, under. I think everybody's betting the over, thinking this thing's going to fly over the total, and I just don't see that. I think we sneak under the 161.5. It wasn't 162. I think it skyrocketed up to, and it's worked its way down. And then Mr. Wesker's in your Syracuse. We know how they shoot the free throw. Awful. This is actually their first true road game, too. And why they land 2. I like the under. I'm telling you, I don't know. That seems like the funkiest line of the day. Why is Syracuse laying 2 on the road in their first true road game of the year?
Facts.
I like the under. I Syracuse comes down to late, and I think they miss their free throws, and we sneak under the total. 146 seems a little bit too many to me. I think first to 70 wins that one. Hey, that wraps up the college basketball side of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I ain't got no hockey, so I appreciate y'all for having me. I ain't gonna stay in y'all way.
No worries.
Shout out everybody in the chat.
If you got parlay, you got a parlay.
Anything tonight?
Parlay, anything
I'm
you
gonna
like?
go Pelicans, Wizards, and the Grizzlies. Three team all dogs with the points. Let's go, man. Check me out at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the code TonyT at checkout. Pair 2 for 1 ride. Mr. Crawford, me. Pick your favorite 2, and let's keep it rolling. Happy 2026, everybody. Shout out Mr. Whiskers, Center, AOD, everybody in that chat. Andrew, shout out y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, glad to have you, buddy.
Moves. Yep. He'll be on night
Definitely
moves.
glad to have you. Check out DeAndre on the night moves. Normally he's in there. Hey, sometimes he pops into the happy hour. It's definitely more than welcome to join us on the happy hour. So, hey, let's head on over to the NHL. Big slate of games rolling there. As I said, I wasn't trying to skip the daily dangle. I know everybody loves the things dangling. So let's try to do some dangling here in hockey. Let me just do one thing here. Check some goalie information, see if anything's changed from what I looked at this morning. Let's just break this down. We'll do it into the what do we got here first?
The only one on the rod was Nedeljkovic is going to go for Eskero.
So let's do it. We'll split this in half. We'll do all the 7:30 p.m. Eastern games, which is 2, and then we'll include the 7 p.m. Eastern game. So that'll be 6 there in total. Dallas, Carolina, Vancouver, Buffalo, Colorado, Tampa, Ducks, Philly, and then Devils, Islanders, Florida, Toronto. What do you like there in those 6?
Yeah, looking at the Anaheim Ducks, I had them last night. They almost pulled it off, came within 5-4, and then gave up a couple empty netters there, lost 7-4. Tough spot to go into Philly. You know what Philly does at home. 10-2 is a home favorite this year. I'm going to take the Flyers in that one. Looking at Jersey and Devils and Islanders. Looks like Markstrom's going. This line is like it's kind of a toss-up here. I'm going to take the under 5.5 in that one. And you look at these Leafs, they're back home. Florida off the big win. Just upset the champs to be, if you will, the Colorado Avalanche. Tough spot going into Toronto. Give me the Leafs in that one.
And for me in these early ones, let's kick it off here. We got Dallas taking on Carolina. For me, I'm going to take Dallas at a nice plus price. Carolina's been playing a lot of hockey over the last week or so. Back here at home, who's getting the start? They're not even confirmed. I'm going to guess it's going to be Busty getting the start, but it's not confirmed. He's expected to get the start. Odger is confirmed here, right? And
Yep.
I have a system play of 3. It's just a road dog off of 3 straight losses. You played that squad. Well, I know. Well, it's 3+ losses, right? Road dog off of 3+ losses. It's just I play them, so I'm going to take a shot there with Dallas. And that same system fits with the Vancouver Canucks. So we see what Buffalo playing the pretty good hockey, right? But the Canucks been awful, and that same system fits road dog off of 3 or more losses at a big plus price. So Canucks stance for me. I'll take the Canucks stance there.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one I'm looking at here is I like Tampa here in this spot. Give me Tampa. It's one of those. Colorado's still continuing this road trip. We've seen that Florida got him. This is what, 3rd game, 4-night situation as well for Colorado. Looks like it's going to be Wedgwood getting the start. Is it Vasilevsky confirmed here? I just wanted to see I think that's who it is. Yep, that is expected. Wedgwood expected, not confirmed yet. Crazy, this game's going to go off in in like 45 minutes.
Ridiculous.
It's still not confirmed, right? On goalie wise. Craziness there. And then the Ducks. I'm going to take the Ducks here. I like the Ducks. I'm telling you, it's just one of those spots. Everybody's seen the Ducks get whooped yesterday, right? And they battled back, tried to keep it close with Washington. They didn't. I'm waiting to see that it's Dostal confirmed. He's expected.
Yeah, he's
right?
expected. Mm-hmm.
If it's Dostal, I'm all in on the Ducks. Flyers off of a 2+ goal win at home. They're 0-6. So they don't follow up a nice big 2-goal win. It's the first game back at home, right, off of the road trip. So they've had a few days off. It's funny.
Upsetting Edmonton. Yeah. Right after upsetting Edmonton. Yep.
First day back at home. And it's just one of those, everybody's like, oh, I'm trying to sell the Ducks. They're failing. I don't know. I think you get close to a plus 130. I think value play is worth a shot there in that one with the Ducks. As long as Dostal plays for me. There in that one. The only way I'll take a shot is if Dostal is going for the Ducks. And then New Jersey, well, I can't back New Jersey. I'll take the Islanders. Looks like Sorokin's back, and he was confirmed last night. I don't think they're going to change that here. All the way throughout the day, he was confirmed last night. He was actually the only confirmation early. Was Sorokin is back for the Islanders, and that's going to be a big boost to that squad. And the Devils are back to struggling to score goals. That last game out, what, they get 1? So Devils, when they score 1 or less, 0-11 are the Devils in that spot after scoring 1 or less. So I'll take the Islanders there. And then Florida and Toronto. And you look at I'm going to go right back to Florida. Coin flip price. I like the Panthers here. Playing pretty good hockey. Got themselves a win over Colorado. Feeling good about themselves. 6-3-1 last 10. Toronto 5-3-2. A little plus price at home. I know they play their better hockey at home. Why are they plus price? Can't do it. Florida, when they allow 2 goals or less this season, 13-1. The under, not a bad play either. Under 6, 91-29. When Florida allows 2 goals or less, it's been to the under. So under might not be a bad play there as well. And that wraps up the first 6 on the NHL slate. Let's head on over the last 4 we got. We got Vegas in to take on the Jets. Nashville to take on the Oilers. We got Columbus in to take San Jose. Boston to take Seattle. I'll get us going here. First ones we got the Jets. What have they lost? 12 of the last 15. And in that spot, they followed that up when they've lost 12 of 15. They're 0-6. Vegas, 10-1 when they scored 2 or less to the under. So give me the under 5.5. I think that's a low-scoring one. Vegas and Winnipeg lean to Vegas to end their losing streak. I think the Jets are just struggling to score goals and win hockey games. Is this a spot they get a win? Not enough price there. It's a coin flip. I would lean to Vegas, but I like the under 5.5. Nashville, Edmonton tonight. Hey, it's the last game of a road trip for this Nashville squad. Edmonton with 2 days rest. They don't fare so well. Rest equals rust for the Oilers. They're 1-4 this year off of 2 days rest. Nashville, though, they're 1-2 in a 4th game, 7-night situation, which is what you got here. For me, give me the Edmonton Oilers here getting the job done. They're 8-0 off of a home loss streak-wise. Following a home loss where they lose, they bounce back. 8-0 are the Edmonton Oilers. I'll take the Edmonton Oilers there in that one. Columbus taking on the Sharks. This is a tough one. I'm going to take the over. I think both these teams don't play a whole lot of defense. This totals at 6.5. I like the over. Columbus, San Jose, and then last one, Boston, Seattle. You look at Boston. Ooh, 16-1 when they allow 2 goals or less in the previous game is Boston. So I would lead the Boston there in that one. And then 6, Seattle's on the back-to-back. What are they, 1 and whatever? 2 and whatever, because they got another one this year. So 2-16 or something to Seattle on the back-to-back. I like the under 6. I think it's a lower scoring one. Looks like Swayman. Looks like the court. What do you think their late night NHL action?
Yep, I agree with you. Vegas, man, we don't want Winnipeg. Well, they're like 1-10 now. It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. But Vegas hasn't really been good on the road either. Losing a couple on the road here lately. But yeah, it's got to be Vegas here or nothing for me. Yep, and even though it's Connor Ingram, you're going to make it happen for us, Rod. So get out there and make it happen. We'll take Edmonton on the money line there. That Boston-Seattle game, like you said, I think this one goes under 5.5. I can get plus 113 right there. And then, of course, Columbus, Sharks. You got to go over. Sharks game's over at home. Ridiculous number right now. So over 6.5 at minus 117. Give me that over.
Right, plenty of goals. Might even try to find extendo. See if we can get a 7.5 if your book offers. And
right.
We'll get to 8 goals. You might get a nice little bigger plus. You might get a plus price on that. So lay the 6.5, goes 7.5. You might find a little plus money there. But hey, that wraps it up for the sports action today on the Tuesday. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Brings us to the parlay player prop game in the future. Leave it up to the camera to decide whatever they got, and then let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony's Picks, that's where you can find our best bets and premium plays are over at Tony'sPicks.com. I'll get us going if you want. I'll throw us a parlay. Here we go. Let's go for a little 3-team parlay. We're going to go in the NHL. Somebody asked, you want an NHL parlay? I'll give it to you. Here we go. Give me the Boston Bruins, money line. Tampa Bay Lightning, money line. Florida Panthers, money line. Little 3-teamer for you there on the ice. And for me, over at Tony's Picks, I got my NBA play of the day over there. My Gold Star play. You can scoop that up. It's available singly. I got my Bottle Rocket play in the NHL. That's available singly as well. I hit it with the Kings yesterday, so looking to continue the hot streak there on the Bottle Rocket play. What else? NBA's been hot. That play's available. And then my college basketball play of the day as well. All those are best bets at each sport available singly, or they're in a 3-pack for you today over there. Let's tackle the books together and have ourselves a winning day. Pair me and Ron up. Pair us all 3 that you've seen, DeAndre, Ron, and me up. Let's have a nice little winning Tuesday. Tackling the books, as they say. Don't forget Tony T at checkout as well. Heading over to Ron. What do you got for us today, buddy?
Yep, college basketball. I'm still not putting out those premiums, but I'll give you a parlay. These are going to be called the parlay lines that make no sense at all tonight. All right, so take Nevada minus 1.5, take Florida Gators minus 9.5, take the Wisconsin Badgers minus 3.5. There's a 3-teamer right there of lines that just don't make any sense to me at all. So my dad always said if they don't make sense, they're probably right. So take it. So yeah, what I got tonight, I got my blue line best bet. I also got 2 props in the NHL. So I got 3 total picks there in the NHL. I got my NBA 3-point play, and I got 1 other NBA game there. I already hit with 1 soccer play today, so already on the board for this morning. And looking at tomorrow, I already have my EPL game up for sale right now. You can get that right now also at Tony's Picks. But yeah, like Rod said, pair us up, man. He's been killing it, college basketball. I'm just kind of riding along here. Trying to figure it out. Won't be pushing anything out. But NBA, we're both killing it, both on the leaderboard there. And then, of course, we got the big games coming up. I already got one of my wild card plays up for you right now at Tony's Pick. You can get that. And very close to laying one of the college football plays. I'm watching line movement. It's kind of weird right now. So kind of waiting on a little line movement in Thursday and Friday's games. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, pair us up. We're doing very well. We're on the leaderboard. Let's do it. Make some money.
Definitely pair us up. Make some money over at TonySpix.com. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday, everybody. Don't forget, be on the lookout. Alessandro for the opening line show, and then Ramon's got you covered on the night moves. So, thanks everybody. Appreciate everybody that joins us here. Figuring it out, moonlighting, Mr. Weskers, Nicholas Handy, and everybody else that. Oh, there we go. We got. Who else we got joining us? It's before I kick us all out. It's just, I'm on location, so it's a little tougher to do the background stuff. But cheers to everybody that joined us. Did you buck Steve? Florida. Go with Florida today. Thanks, everybody.
Good luck.
Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. See you again soon. Take care.
Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the games.